My name is Russ Shaw. Welcome to the channel. 5 records from 1985. It's a thread going around. And if you find yourself liking the video, then like the video. Just click that little, it helps us out around here. Got to get the VC up there and mess with the freaking algorithm hack, all right? So, I'm going to get right to it. But first, this video is brought to you by black cats. You need a black cat in your life? They're not bad luck. They're great luck. MJK Boston, who's got Colton, I believe is his cat. This is Jade, because her eyes are jade color. She's an amazing little, wants to be on camera, but doesn't, As soon as I start cranking up a video, the cat walks in. Like, this cat loves kind of one of those celebrity types, yeah, film me, don't film me. 5 from 1985. Again, Mr. MGK Market. There she is. She's like rubbing up against my leg now. You ready? This is John Fogerty, center field. Love this record. It's baseball season here in June. Mariners are, well, we were top in the West. Started losing some games again. I'm rooting for the Mariners, though. I'm always rooting for the Mariners. People ask if I'm a patriot as an American, and I'm like, yeah, I love this country. Kind of like I love the Mariners. Do I think we're the greatest country in the world? No. But I'm rooting for us. I think we're, come on, Mariners. Let's go. America. But, we're talking about American baseball, Mr. John Fogerty. This is an amazing record from back in the day. Also has Old Man Down the Road, Rock and Roll Girls. I like this whole album. Searchlight, and of course, Center Field. Vans Can't Dance, but he'll steal your money. Watch them, because this is just amazing. If you haven't seen that video, it was on MTV a lot. It was a great little video. John Fogerty back in the day. 1985. What does the wax look like? This record is kind of beat, but it sounds okay. This is not the Warner Brothers there, That's it's in pretty good shape for its age. Here's another one. So back in 85, saw a couple shows. I just got off the Rock, which was a military air base in Adak, Alaska, where I was sent because, my dad took custody of me as a teenager. I was sort of a troubled teen. I was like 13 when I went out there. Came back in 85, and it was a turbulent year. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. 1985 for this guy. Saw this tour back in the day. AC/DC, Fly on the Wall. You also Shake Your Foundations. Yo. It was an amazing show. Was glad I went to see that one. There's a whole story behind that. I'm not going to get into it today. I'll tell that story on a different. Also saw this tour. I don't know if it was this tour or the next. I'm pretty sure it was. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was this tour. We saw Motley Crue. That's Theater of Pain. This is from the box set. This is one of these weird, like they made it distressed looking in the box set. Let's make new records look like old beat up records. I mean, they're not jeans, they're records. We're gonna buy new jeans that look distressed. That's one thing. It was still kind of weird to me, but oh yeah, this is on the splatter vinyl. So there's the Theater of Pain. This album sounds really good. And I'll give Motley Crue that, because I bought some of their stuff. I bought a record store day, like 10-inch, that doesn't sound great. I bought those cassette tapes. One of them was damaged because some genius put a magnet in the box. But they did send me a new tape, so I'll give them that. But still, with some whole jumping through hoops and stuff. I made a video about it. But this is a great record. This is another record. Much like this record, both of these records the critics did not like, by the way. Fans dug it. Critics did not. Critics lambasted this record. And I'll be honest, that's not my favorite AC/DC record. But yeah, Sink the Pink Shake Your Foundations. It's got some solid freaking tunes on it, man. Hell or High Water. Whatever. And of course, you know, we had the cover of the Smoking in the Boys Room on this. City Boy Blues. Home Sweet Home. Louder Than Hell. That's a great song to just crank up. I mean, that's some of the barbaric young man in me. I guess, Mark out there graduated in 85. I would have graduated in 87. And then I would have graduated in 88. And I'll be honest, I never graduated from high school. But I always lied about it. So when I went to Alaska, it was a military air base. Talked about that. Adak, Alaska, in the Aleutian Islands. I flew back and went back to live with my mom in 85. Yeah, in 85. That base closed in the early 90s. So after that, I think even before that, I would just say that, yeah, I graduated from Bob Reeve High School in Adak, Alaska, which no longer exists. And being that I was born at a time where there wasn't records around that stuff. You know, finish high school, kids, all right? It's important, especially nowadays. They can look that stuff up on the internet. And back in my day, I don't know. There probably is records about that still out there. I think just nobody cares. Nobody cared to look it up. I think I passed by one job because I couldn't produce my diploma. It's like, whatever. And then he didn't hire me. It was fine. I'm doing fine. It'll be okay. All right, 1985, moving on. Tears for Fears. This is a great freaking album. We put this on this morning as I got up and was thinking about all of this. 1985. I was not a Tears for Fears fan in 1985. I was more into the AC/DC, Motley Crue. Here's another one from 85. Rat. Right? Another great record. But this is something I've warmed up to as an older guy, you know? I mean, this is just amazing music for back then. We saw a cover band called Nightwave that goes around here. Lead singer's a young guy and does an amazing job. You know, covering these old 80s new wave kind of songs. So yes, number 4, Tears for Fears, songs from the Big Chair, 1985. And the last one on the list here, of course, Rat. I just talked about that. That's Invasion of Your Privacy. I saw the tour, the 86 tour, it would have been around that time. It wasn't a great show, I'll be honest. Rat wasn't great. Poison opened for Rat and was amazing. And I'd never heard of Poison before. So that was their first Look What the Cat Dragged In. Hard record to find, man. I saw it at a record show. I didn't have a lot of money at the time. It was like $40. There was a repress done of it. One of these little companies that does the represses and stuff, and it's sold out. It's gone already. But yeah, Rat, Invasion of Privacy. I love this studio album right here. Do a couple of honorable mentions. Why not? Here's the one Mark shared. I love this record too. This is Mr. Robert Palmer. Might as well face it, that was also in Cocktail, the Cocktail soundtrack. My wife loves that soundtrack. We have the cassette tape and the record. And in the movie, was it Tom Cruise is like, might as well face it, and he turns it down. The bar goes, take that to love. That was it's a cool movie for the 80s. If you haven't seen it, you should give that a watch. Another one, honorable mention. I know somebody else shared. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms. Freaking amazing record. I want my MTV. That was just a great time. So many of these, you know, you think about MTV during the time. There's, you know, all the Lay It Down had MTV hits. Of course, Riptide had Addicted to Love with Robert Palmer and all the models dressed in black at the time, and MTV videos, right? This one, both Smoking in the Boys Room and Home Sweet Home were on constant rotation back then. Tears for Fears, are you kidding me? You got 3 hits on here. Shout. I love the cover by Disturbed. That's probably one of their, I mean, they're such a they do such a great job with our covers, and that metal cover of Shout by Disturbed is amazing. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Head Over Heels. I mean, come on. Those videos. And then, of course, MTV with Dire Straits. I remember the Sink the Pink song, you know, the Sink the Pink video. Remember that one? With a girl on the pool table. It was they hired some dancer, and she was dancing. And then there was, you know, the Vans Can't Dance, but It'll Steal Your Money. And Center Field. So there you go. 5 from 85. I am going to get out of here. Squirrel's just, there's a squirrel. Squirrel! Just right out there. Almost knocked something over. I think he almost knocked that planter box over, Dana.
Yeah, I know.
Don't do that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And now Dana and I are going to the punk rock flea market. It's in a burnt out like grocery store this year, so it's going to be pretty cool. My name is Russ Shaw. Thanks for watching, and don't take my heart, don't break my heart, don't. Is that how he does it in the video? I can't remember. Take my head over heels, don't. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Bye.